Now, this week, today, technically, because it's 4 a.m., Tuesday, I don't think I have anything until evening time. I have an obligation in the evening, like 5:30ish. I have to be in Seoul, so I need to leave by 3:30 to get there on time, which sucks. God damn it. But yeah, and that's gonna go kind of late. I'm probably gonna drink a little bit while I'm there. Whatever. Doggies, stop licking the floor. Yuki Pookie. Pookie Pookie. Yuki. Yuki, the dog. Thank you. She's so sweet. She's also very sensitive during her dog period month. It lasts a month for dogs. It's a fucking nightmare. Don't, girl. Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. No. She's gonna try to jump on me again. I can feel it. I can tell. She does this like little grandma preparation. She can't jump just off the gate. She just has to like tap dance around, like kind of like move around a little bit to get herself psyched up to jump. It's very cute. Her body's fine. Her joints are fine. She's just weak because she's old. And also she's unsure of herself because she's still like new to being loved. She's never been loved before, which is so sad. But today, technically, I have an obligation in 11 hours. You chewing a toy or are you chewing an item? What is that, baby? What is that, baby? It's a toy. Okay, thank God. Oh my God. I thought he was chewing on something. He's in the cage. That's Honnold. That's a puppy. He's very cute. Oh my God. But so that's his cage. That's where he goes when I'm not home. That's how I know he doesn't misbehave because he's in the cage all day. And even when he's not in the cage, he doesn't misbehave. He's actually very good. He's escaped a few times while I wasn't home. I was like, how did you do that? The locks just kind of like get nudged up because you just push up and then it flips around, and the dogs can do that with their noses if they're sniffing. They haven't figured out that they can help each other out of the cage yet because the other dogs don't really like Honnold, so they're not going to help him escape, which is nice. They don't hate him, but they don't like him, so they're not going to help him, which is kind of funny. It's good for me at this point. But so like Tuesday, I have the obligation in like 11 hours ish. I have to go, but that means I have to wake up by 1 to have enough time to really wake up, brush my teeth, shower, and air dry my hair and everything because I don't want to deal with the hair dryer. It's annoying. And then like skincare, hair care, all that stuff, right? And then eat breakfast and then get dressed and then go. It's going to take me 2 hours to do all that. It's going to take me more than 2 hours to do that, but whatever. And that's after I stand up out of bed and put my bed up like this. I have to put my bed up and down every day. It is difficult. And so, that's how that goes. And then the next day, Wednesday, I have probably 1 or 2 obligations. I don't remember. I'd have to check my calendar. So and that one, if I have 2 obligations, it takes all day. It's all day. I have to wake up at like 11, get ready to go. And then, yeah, it's going to be a lot. Thursday, I have nothing that I know of, but I might have a Zoom interview with someone at like a later evening time. It'll only be like an hour. It won't be that long. I'm going to have to do housework that day. And I'm going to have to go to sleep early and rest a lot because on Friday, I have a vet appointment for the dogs. The vet appointment for the dogs is a fucking nightmare every time, especially during a flare-up. Because I have to get 2 of the dogs. They're all over 10 kilograms. They're all at or over 10 kilograms. And they... I'm so upset. God damn it. They have to go in the dog stroller, which is huge and heavy and very difficult to push on the uneven sidewalk in Korea. and I have to push it for 30 minutes to get on uneven like hills and like shitty sidewalk that's just bricks that aren't like plastered down. The narrow ass sidewalks. I have to physically pick it up and move it sometimes, and it's too big for me to do that. And I have to leave the house by like, because it's 1 p.m. No, the appointment is like 1. So I have to leave 3 hours early, which is insane. And so that means I have to leave at what, 12, 11, 10? I have to leave at 10. Yeah. Yeah, I have to leave at 10, which means I have to wake up at 8 because I need 2 hours to get myself and the dogs ready and get the stroller built and everything. The dogs don't fucking listen. They don't like the stroller. I don't like the stroller. I always end up forgetting something. So I have to wake up at 8, immediately order delivery for breakfast, brush my teeth, get in the shower, hopefully. And then, like, I wake up, order delivery while I'm in my bed, put my bed up, which is, again, like I said, difficult, like, when you're not feeling well and it's hard to do because you have to bend over and pick everything up. It's heavy. And then brush my teeth, get into a quick shower really quickly. Like, just body and face. I don't have time for the hair. I have to clip up my hair. I have to body and face, dry off, get into my clothes. By that point, the delivery is probably here. I have to get the delivery from outside, bring it inside, build the dog stroller, put all my stuff, like pack my bag and everything. Make sure that I have the leashes and the supplies that I need for the dogs in the dog stroller. Get the dogs in the dog stroller. And get my bag. And then go. And then Buster back. Buster! Buster! Come here. Come here. Why did he fucking do that? Why did you do that? Do not do that. It's a 4:20 in the morning. Shut the fuck up. You know that's gonna make your brother bark. God damn it. He's such a little shit. He wanted attention. And I'm not giving it to him because of that. He's not getting good attention. He's getting scolded, and that's all. And then he's getting ignored because he's not good right now. So then I don't ever get to eat or drink my my matcha latte because I don't drink coffee anymore because it makes me feel worse. Before I go, I don't ever get to do that before I go. It's not. It's just not something that can happen. So what really sucks is then the physical work, the labor of getting that fucking stroller into the subway. And then usually shitty people, which is most of the people here, to be honest, are really shitty about dogs. They don't like dogs, and so they hate you when you have a dog near them. And so they will then block you from being able to sit down. They will even block you from being able to park your stroller in the proper area in the subway because they're like, well, it's just a dog. It doesn't need priority. It's not like a kid in a stroller or like a person in a wheelchair. Hey, brother, this isn't about who or what is in the stroller. This is about the fact that if I go anywhere else, I'm blocking you from getting on and off the subway. I'm blocking all of you humans from getting on and off the subway. Get the fuck out of my way. Go stand somewhere else. Don't stand in the wheelchair area. Let me park this here. And then they're always like, oh, but you need to be in a wheelchair. You're not supposed to put a stroller here. And it's like, you're on your own fucking legs. You don't have a wheelchair. You have even less right to be here because the sign that says priority for wheelchairs says strollers and luggage can be placed here, but must yield to wheelchair users. You and your functional legs and your functional body are not supposed to be here at all. Get the fuck out of here. Move. And then when I point that out on the sign, then they usually move. But I have to have a physical argument, which then stresses me out, which then causes more damage to my body. Because I'm hangry, I'm exhausted, I've been irritated by these dogs that aren't listening. I don't feel well. I'm just having a bad day. I have a long day of just physical, difficult work ahead of me. And I know that the second I cross into the border of soul, people are just going to get meaner. Because when I transfer, I have to transfer. This is a long subway ride. When I transfer, I have to wait for like 5 elevator fulls of old motherfuckers to get out of the way before I go in. Because every time they line up for the elevator, they all swarm in. They'll cut in line because they think that dogs and strollers don't get priority over people who can walk downstairs. And I'm not talking about old people who have mobility issues or disabled people who have mobility issues. I'm talking about genuinely healthy older people that could absolutely go downstairs because I've watched them choose to not wait for the elevator and then go down the stairs just fine. And this isn't about me assuming that they're able-bodied when they might not be. This is something I've actually like talked to people about here. They're entitled. They're assholes. And the elevators are actually not for healthy old people. They're for people who cannot use the stairs. So people who can absolutely use the stairs need to be using the stairs. Young people who have luggage or heavy, like carrying stuff, often even use the stairs because the elevators, they have priority for people who cannot use the stairs. Even if the stairs are inconvenient for you, if you cannot use the stairs, you get priority in the elevator. But that's not really how it works, though, because these old people who have so much entitlement because they're old and they didn't die yet, even if they're healthy, they think that they don't have to go on the stairs. These are old people who go hiking for fun in mountains. I'm not talking about people who look healthy. Like my grandma used to look very healthy, but she probably shouldn't do the stairs because it would just wear out her body faster. These people go hiking for fun in mountains every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and every holiday break. They go skiing. Skiing. They don't go to the ski resort. They go skiing. They are very fit, healthy, able-bodied old people who absolutely should not be taking up space on these elevators. Shake Bun, stop chewing on your feet. Hey, stop. Stop. Stop it. He's chewing on his feet because they're itchy. Stop. Stop. He's being rude. Anyway, Shake Bun. That is very mean. Oh my god. Anyway, that all being said, fighting to get a spot on the elevator almost always leads to a screaming match with me and somebody else. One transfer requires elevator down to the transfer floor, then elevator down to the next level floor. 2 elevators, both of which are full of the worst fucking people ever. One of these people punched me in the face, not even kidding, for needing to use the elevator. One of them punched my dog because I was using the elevator. From the stroller, she got out of the elevator and she would punch my dog on the way out. Oh god, he found the toy. He found the toy that makes noise. Shit. Anyway, that's the type of people I'm dealing with every time it's an elevator full of those people. That's gonna be a problem. Hold on 1 minute. Get out. Get out. No. No. I found the toy that makes noise that they all love. They're all insane. It really kickstarts their parade ride. I know, don't. Not at night. Not at night. No. Only do. He's gonna do it again. Let me go see if I can take it away from him. Hold on. No. Stop it. Don't get this toy. Not at 4:30 in the morning. Nobody gets that toy at 4:30 in the morning. No. No. Get out of my way. Okay, I'm going. Okay. So that's just half of me getting there. That's not even the second train. It takes over an hour and a half on the train. So it's Buster Baxter is an hour and a half of me standing and then physical labor to get to the hour and a half of me standing and then to get to the place I'm going to after the hour and a half of standing. And just like the sidewalks in Seoul are not any better than the sidewalks in Bucheon. It's just as bad, but it's more crowded. And it takes time. There's big hills to go up and everything. I'm like physically unwell. I'm physically unable to stand any longer once I get to the vet. It's very bad. And then when I get to the vet, they're super sweet. They're like they take such good care of me. Like they're so kind. They're so lovely. They're just amazing. And so then I go do the vet thing. I have to deal with that, which is like the easiest part of the day, to be honest. And then I pay way more money than I have. So I go into debt for these dogs, which is my choice, whatever. And then I leave. Usually, once I get to the vet, after all that, is when I eat my one piece of bread that I bought for breakfast. Because they don't really have easy to go breakfast food in Korea. So you have to sit down and eat breakfast, or you just have to eat something that isn't good in the morning. And usually, when I wake up like this, I don't feel good and I don't want to eat anything. I want something bland. But there is nothing bland other than this piece of bread that I can buy from the delivery thing. And so I usually have a protein bar in my pocket with me on these days in case I need more substantial things, which I do usually, but whatever. And then I drink my latte for pretty much the first time I have the first liquids in my body all day. And then I leave the vet and I have to go push that difficult fucking stroller back to the subway, go down the elevator, go into the subway area, go down the elevator again, which is the hard part, right? The second part, the second elevator within the subway station is always difficult because there's always far too many people and they're so far too disrespectful, right? And then I have to like fight to get a spot that is reasonable on the elevator and stand for another 45 minutes. Let's say let's break it up a half and half. It's not exactly, but it's similar. And then I get out on the transfer station. Then I fight these asshole old people again to go up to the transfer level that I need to. And then I need to go up again. Because remember, when I came down, I had to go down 2. I have to go up 2 now. And it's even harder. And then I have to stand and wait for the train because it takes a long time. And then I have to stand on the train for another 45 minutes. And then I have to go uphill to my house this time on that very difficult land. And then I have to rinse off my body because I'm sweaty and covered in dog smell. Put on my hat again. Put on my clothes again. And run out the door to then go to my work or obligation or whatever. Shikbang! Stop. Stop it. Stop. No. Stop. Thank you. And again, there's no ready to go, like, eat on the go food here. So then I have to basically be late to my obligation or whatever because I have to stop by a convenience store to get a chocolate bar so I don't fucking faint. Sometimes if I get back from the vet early, like if the vet appointment is short and the ride home isn't a fucking beast, like sometimes I hit it lucky and I get like a nice old person and then they force everyone else to wait to let me on the subway or on like the elevators and it's timed just right and then they're super helpful. Sometimes I hit that lucky like strike on the way home and it like works. I'll get home by like 2:30-ish, you know? And then I get to do, well, not if my appointment is at 1, but you know, it was back when I would do my appointments at like 12:30. Sometimes it would be very lucky, quick appointment, and then I get home quickly, and then I can, you know, order like delivery, like fast and cheap delivery to be brought to me so I can eat that on the go. But I'm eating like a cheeseburger while walking. And so then people are staring at me. So that's like socially uncomfortable. That's emotionally distressing after everything I've already been through today. There are days when I have to cancel the obligation that I have on Friday nights because I'm just physically unable to go without fainting. It's that bad, right? The reason that I have my appointments so close to the time that I have to leave here, I basically have the appointment um, at 1, and then it takes, let's say, for example, maybe 1:30, I get out of there. It's a pretty quick appointment usually. About 1:30, I leave, and then it takes 2 hours to get home, so that's 3:30. So I have to run because my Tuesday and Friday obligations are the same thing, so it's at the same time, so it's like 5:30ish. It should be at 5, but it's semi-flexible. 5:30 is fine sometimes. Um, Stop it, Buster! My God. So the reason that I push it so close, so that it's like not possible, it's almost not possible to get there on time. It's like really sudden, like really fast, is because if I go to the vet at 12:30, I have to get up at 7 to get there on time because I have to leave by 9. It's awful because I can't risk being late because 12:30 is when they go to lunch. 12:30 to 1:30 is lunch. So my appointments are 1:30. Well, it's no, I think they go to lunch at 12. So I used to do my appointments at 12 or 11, 11:30. I used to do it at 11:30. I lied to you at 11:30. And that means I had to give myself 3 hours to get there, which means 11, 10, 9, 8. I have to get up at 7 and then rush in the morning. So I was usually late. So I would get there late and cut into their lunchtime, which I would feel so bad about. But they're super nice and they're really cool about it. Um, and they understand the situation. Like I've been going to them for years, back when I lived like across the street from them. And so like they know that I moved to Bhutan and they're like, thank you so much for still coming to us. And I was like, I wouldn't go anywhere else. Like you're the best vet ever and I love you and you're my best friend and you're my dad or whatever. like I love this vet so much. Like we've had so much trauma together. Like Buster almost died and they were crying too because they were like, I'm so sorry. And like, it's a vet, vet stuff is difficult when you work with animals and they sometimes don't make it because that's just how any kind of medical practice works, whether it's animals or humans. It's really sad, but like that's part of the job. So you do have to kind of desensitize yourself to it. If you're like a soft-hearted animal lover, you can't really easily work at a vet office because it's just going to ruin your life. Um, and this vet specializes in pretty insane health issues that often like the dogs don't make it from. Or it's like if they get like xylitol poisoning or whatever, this vet specializes in like unique hormonal issues that sometimes mimic xylitol poisoning. So I'm sure they do get animals that die. They do surgery there as well. So I'm sure there's some issues with that sometimes, because you never know what's going to happen. It's going crazy. It's not the vet's problem if the animal doesn't make it through surgery. Sometimes the animal just doesn't make it. You know what I mean? It's like not their fault. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. And Buster, this one right here, right behind us, the one that just barked out of nowhere, has Addison's disease, which is a disease that is sudden onset a lot of times, and many dogs don't make it through it. And many people have had dogs with Addison's that died all of a sudden, and they never knew their dog had Addison's because it's a really unknown disease in a lot of areas for veterinary care. I got lucky and accidentally found an Addison's specialist. Don't know how that happened. And he saved my dog's life. He saved Buster's life. And Buster is like very special to me. He's like my soul dog. Like he's mine. He's mine. Buster and we are one. And it was really hard to hear that he might not make it. And they boarded him for like 2 days at a discounted rate. And they kept him stable. They pushed other non-emergency appointments out. Buster, are you okay, baby? Why are you over there? Come here, baby. Come here. Oh my God. I can't even say the name of my other dogs without him freaking out. Hi, puppy. Puppy. The puppy's here. You can't see him. I'm petting him. Oh, God, Winter, shut up. Hi, puppy. You want to meet puppy? Here's Puppy. Puppy, say something. Oh. Nope. Not food. Puppy, Puppy. Turn over here. To the camera, Puppy. Oh. He's okay. Oh, Puppy, come here. He's getting big for the chair. Hi, Puppy. He's very cute. He wants to eat this microphone so badly. Hold on. Puppy, no! Puppy, stop! Don't fall. Don't fall. It's okay. Don't go down. He wanted to go down. He was confused. I was trying to turn him around so you could see him from the front because he's very cute. Buster? Buster Baxter. Hey, stop barking at him. God damn it. Don't jump on me, Yuki. Yuki's also right here. It's just chaos. Just chaos in this house. But going to the vet is a hellish experience. It's so bad. Buster Baxter, no. No, sir. And I have to go at least once a month for these dogs because Buster needs an injection for his Addison's medicine once a month. Don't touch me, Shikbang. Don't touch my legs. He's under the desk now. He went under the desk, and now they're all over here. God damn it. So it's... Don't touch me, Shikbang. Get down. Thank you. He is such a little brat. He'll climb on my lap at any cost, including the destruction of my skin, of my legs. He'll claw his way up like a cat. And it's not... Dog claws don't feel like cat claws. It's different. They don't hook in to climb. They just scratch. Sorry about that sigh into the microphone. I'm not going to edit this video because obviously I don't feel good and I don't want to do it. Yeah, so I'm dreading the vet visit on Friday, and then Saturday I have nothing. Maybe I might meet a friend, I don't know. Saturday I have an online obligation. God damn it. It's easy. It's just 2 hours though. And then I might meet a friend, I don't know. And then Sunday I have to be in Seoul at 5:30. No, at 3:30 to 5. It takes 2 hours to get there. I do an hour and a half of whatever I'm doing, and then I go home 2 hours later. I get home in 2 hours, and it's just exhausting, and it's a weird time of the day, so it kind of just fucks the entire day. I can't do much. And apparently, if the weather is good, I can do some, like, shopping, because I'm in Seoul. I'm in Seoul, and I'm in Seoul, you know? And I get out of work, on Sundays early enough to hit the shops in Seoul. Like, if I need new jeans, the only place that has jeans in this country that will fit my body is H&M, which I fucking hate H&M. Fuck H&M. I try not to buy things from there if possible, but they're the only place that has bottoms that fit me. And they're becoming fast one of the only places that has tops that fit me. Because I can't stop my body from changing shapes and sizes like an amoeba. It's really annoying. And so the only H&M that I know of, the only ones I know of are in Seoul. So I have to go in Seoul, right? And if I'm already in Seoul and I'm not working until the end of the day, then I'm done with my obligations. I don't have any appointments or anything after that. So I can just go, you know, which is nice. I can go, I have time to get there, try on some clothes, I have a mental breakdown, buy the ones that make me the least upset, and then go home, you know? Because I run out of jeans a lot, because I walk a lot, and as I said before, my thighs rub together and they wear out the jeans, you know?